peeps, today I'm feeling adventurous, so I came over to Deira and I'm gonna have Somali food for the first time in my life. I'm gonna love it, but I know you're gonna love it too. What's up peeps, how's it going? We are in the car and I'm not alone. Got Fred over here behind the camera. We're gonna go shoot some awesome stuff, and yes, wearing a mask because I've just gotten so used to wearing a mask over the last 4 months. Trying to be as safe as possible. We are in the safest country to travel to post-COVID. If you haven't heard, watch this video from Nas daily. He says it like it is. But Fred and I are going to enjoy an awesome meal in an awesome hidden restaurant. You guys are gonna love it. I'm not saying any more until we get there. All right guys, so we are in an older part of town. We're outdoors and there's a lot of people over here, so I have to put my mask back on, and I'll take it off every once in a while, but I'm very sorry that you don't get to see the smile, but I am smiling under this, just FYI. Now, what I have to say is, we are back in the Deira area. We're in an area which is basically the gold souq. So this is the prime location to get any sort of gold that you want. Now, the funny thing is, I haven't been here for a few months, and suddenly a bunch of buildings came up. So my God, even during COVID, even during complete shutdown, buildings are just coming up everywhere in Dubai. That's just how we roll. All right, so here's the thing with this restaurant. I still have to find it. I've been here once before. Not exactly sure where the restaurant is. We kind of have to look for it. And it is in an alley somewhere, so we will find it. We will find it. You and me, Fred. This is it, guys. This is old Dubai. This is where the hustle and bustle was 30, 40, 50 years ago. This right here, it says gate number 3. That is the third entrance, or one of multiple entrances, to what we call the actual gold souq. So this whole area is the gold souq, but that particular area has, I don't know, 200 or 300 gold shops all side by side. Anything and everything you want in gold, you'll find over there. But you've probably seen it before, so I'm not gonna go in there. I'm after the other gold, food. Still haven't told you guys what we're gonna eat, and I'm gonna leave it as a surprise just a little bit longer. انت من وين ما شاء الله؟
أنا صومالي.
صومالي. في مطعم صومالي هنا؟
الصومالي هنا اللي تعال.
شكرا عزيزي، ما قصرت، أشكرك والله، شكرا شكرا شكرا. We found it finally. We obviously needed some help to get here, but we're finally here. This restaurant is called Carmel. So let's go inside, see what they got. So this is the menu that they got. A few things that look familiar to me. I mean, one is this, injera. Injera is awesome. So this is a type of sourdough bread, and it's made with a grain that I don't think is available in many parts of the world. It's certainly not available over here. I don't know if they actually import the entire injera or they make it over here. I'm not sure, but they certainly bring the grain over. I will ask about that. And with the injera, please, yes. Right. Okay, so first of all, mask comes off, and my God, it is a hot day. It is a humid day. So we got one of these. Fred, you got yourself one of these?
Yeah?
Yeah. What that looks like, peeps. So that looks like a cappuccino, except feels like it's got some cinnamon in there. Interesting. So the main dish we ordered is right here. Oh, we got some of that. So check this out, peeps. This is our injera. That's what it looks like. And FYI, texture-wise, This is very similar to what we call in the UAE a kebab, except the kebab comes small like that, not made with this flour, and this is teff flour. So this is like a sour dough flavor, but texture-wise, it's very rubbery, very nice, very much like the kebab in the UAE, except the kebab in the UAE is had with honey, and you put rose water, you put cardamom, and also saffron. So different type of thing. This one is very interesting. That is good. And then we've got this one, our main dish right here. So check this out. This is, oh, that is a beautiful thing. And that is basically fool. So what that is fool, F-O-U-L, and F-O-U-L, fool. You've probably heard that before because it's one of the national dishes of Egypt. It's also a dish that they have in Sudan. And I don't know if it's tradition or indigenous to Somalia, but they're serving it over here. It has a bit of a different color though. It's got a reddish color, and I do see some tomato over there, so it looks a little bit different, but texture-wise, it's fava beans, and it looks like it's been mashed up. I can see onions, I can see tomatoes, probably some tomato paste, all put together. Grab some of that. Oh, I didn't get any over here, but here's what it looks like. Okay, that's interesting. So I have to say, the Ethiopian injera and the Eritrean injera comes in a different color. So it's got this purplish color. This one is still brownish, so a little bit different. And I don't know why that's the case, but I'm gonna jump into this. I did sanitize my hands, so Fred, you're good to eat some of this as well, no? In fact, you gotta try it. It's really, really good. But I'm gonna get some of this in there. This is pretty good. So here's what I would do though. So Fred, you know, I always like, where I go eat, I always think about what I would add to the dish. So what I would do is I would definitely add a lot more lemon. So it's got a little bit more of a citrus flavor. I would probably add pomegranate syrup. And pomegranate syrup will give it a little bit of that sourness, but like just a beautiful sourness. Other than that, raw onions is what I would get with this as well. That is beautiful. So I know they've got onions in there, grilled onions, but raw onions just gives you a little bit of that spice and that kick. Other than that, excuse me. Other than that, I'm thinking, I love what they do in Sudan. So they get falafel, they crushed falafel on top of the pool, and also a white cheese on top of it. Cheese would be amazing with this, be a whole new dimension. So, maize flour, and then they put it into what this is, and you usually have to eat this with your hand, but I'm not gonna do that. You look at it and you think it's mashed potatoes, but it's not, and it's not as soft as mashed potatoes, but not very difficult as well. Usually what you'll do is you take it with your hand, you make like a ball, and then you put some of that vegetable and you eat it. And I'll tell you what, I will do that later when we're finished. So we do one with our hand. But for now, so I thought it was celery, but it's actually spinach. That is pretty good. You can get a little bit more of this spicy sauce, put it there. Put a little of this over here, put that back in, and dig. Get yourself a nice spoon like that. Look at that, it's all attached to each other. Really good. Very mellow. Not a lot of spices in there, not like the dishes that you would have in India, for example. But good, I love it, nice. This is beef, chopped up, tomatoes, onions, all grilled together. Looks like it was grilled together, I don't know, in a pan or on a griddle or something like that. Looks amazing. It looks like it's got a little bit of tomato sauce on it because I can see the red, obviously some oil. It smells fantastic, and you know a lot of people can get beef wrong, right? Because beef could be quite tough. But let's check this out. See what these guys are all about. This is the caramel steak. I'm gonna go for a big bite. This looks like a beautiful rice. It's got some saffron in there. Got some spices in there. Oh, look at that. Look at this. This is a raisin. Wow, that looks amazing. Wow. That is like a smoky rice. Got those raisins, it's sweet. Feels like a biryani type rice, but it's not. Oh, yum. That is a great dish. Oh, fantastic. Very good. Very good. Great beef as well. You know, when you overcook beef, it's gonna be tough. You're not gonna be able to like chew it properly. It's gonna be like leather, like I say, but this is really good. You know rice is good in two ways. One, oil on your lips. And two, when you can eat that rice on its own and it's just nice. I love it. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this because this food is just phenomenal. Oh, thank you. Amazing. So you could also do it with a spoon like that. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys what all this costs. And this is probably a meal for, this is a meal for two. You can't have this on your own. This is a meal for two. You cannot have this on your own. And this is a meal for one, maybe two. So you're looking at a meal for 4 or 5 people. This entire meal cost us 49 dirhams, which is about 13 or 14 US dollars. That is fantastic. Oh, by the way, it includes this awesome latte as well. Oh, it's the kind of place you want to come to over here. Well, it's the kind of place I want to come to, so I'm pretty sure you'd want to come to it as well. Here's the challenge for you guys. Find this restaurant over here, but lucky for you, I'm actually going to drop the name and the location of this restaurant in the description below, but the only way you can access the description is if you like this video, share this video, tell all your friends about it, subscribe if you haven't. I don't know why you haven't, but if you haven't, please do that. And also click on that bell so you'll know the next time I do videos, which is gonna be very soon. Fer and I are gonna finish up this food, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out. All right, guys, and you know me, I never leave anything behind. There was some food left over, food for probably 2 full people, 2 full meals. So I'm gonna take this outside and give it to somebody who is hungry right now, because I'm not, and I don't want to keep this until tomorrow because it's not going to be as good tomorrow. All right. Thank you, guys. Huh? Bye-bye. Shukran. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Great restaurant. Fantastic. You guys got to come over here and say hello to Mr. Hussein. Hussein. Mr. Hussein. Come and visit Mr. Hussein. Carmel restaurant. Phenomenal. Thank you. Bye-bye.